Hello, my name is Austin Page, and I want to show you my Deck Talk Toys lesson. Here's my link, and I will click it. I've tried recording this twice, but went over my time limit, so I'm going to go as quick as I can. Reset these activities. All right, so we start here. My theme is that I've lost my puppy Joey. I'm not going to read everything to you because I've clearly found I do not have enough time if I do everything for you. So I've got to go a little quicker. And then I have my goals right here. We're learning about quadrilaterals. My dog Joey ran away, and we're going to find him. So then I can go to the classroom or the house. Let's say I start at the, oh no, I can just go to the classroom to start. What is a quadrilateral? So I would type my response here. I'm not going to do it correctly, but it's okay. I would draw a quadrilateral here, and then I would do my confidence here. So the students would really try on that. Here's a square. How many sides does a square have? I would answer it. It has 4 sides. I have my directions at the bottom. I have directions on every slide. Um, a quadrilateral has 4 sides. Is a square a quadrilateral? Yes, it sounds like it would be. All right. Here's a triangle. It has 3 sides. That's my question. The students can take their time reading it. I'm just going through it pretty quick. It is not a quadrilateral. Here are 4 types of quadrilaterals. Click the right arrow to move on. All right, my dog Joey went 2 places. He went to the vet. The passcode for the vet is puppy power. He also went to my house. The passcode for that is page power. Write down these passcodes. That's how you're going to need to get in there. I chose not to do keys. I think the students would understand just writing down passcodes and putting them in a little bit quicker. It was really just a choice. All right, so there's 2 places. Let's say we go to the vet first. All right, passcode for the bet was puppy power. I wrote it down. Continue. All right, we're in here. Here's a study set. So we're going to match some definitions. A rectangle with 4 equal sides and 4 right angles is a square. So the square is going to go to the plane. I have to do this kind of quick because I don't want to run out of time. So there's my plane. And then a quadrilateral's opposite sides are both parallel and the same length are a rectangle. So this is going to go to this guy. I think I can go this way. Yeah. Oh no. A rectangle's not that. Oh my gosh. A parallelogram with 4 equal sides and no right angles is a rhombus, though. Let's do that one. This one goes to the bike. I think go right there. Um, a parallelogram with 4 right angles. Yes, that would be a rectangle. Yes, yes, yes. So maybe if I was a student and I got that wrong, though, it gives me a chance to retry it like you're seeing. And it lets you know that you're incorrect when you start. All right, and then the parallelogram must be the last one. They would read the definition and they would learn that one. All right, great job. All right, now I also could go to the house. The passcode to that was pup or page power. I wrote that one down. All right, now I'm in my house. I have this video. It's a quadrilateral song from Imagine Dragons. It's like a spoof. I can skip through it. I have the students. It's locked. You can't go to the next slide until you finish the video. But if they figure out you can skip through it, good for them. Um, Click this. I place a marker. This is another type of slide app I have on the quadrilateral. Let's move on. I place the marker on the quadrilateral. Great. And then again, I place the marker on the quadrilateral. And it has all the directions at the bottom for them. Oh no, it turns out I was on the phone and I was negligent. My dog might have jumped the gate. The gate password is 8935. Write that down. I wrote it down. All right, here's my fence. Let's go to 8935. I know that's the password to get in. All right, match the definitions to their quadrilaterals. I just did this with my other one, so I've been practicing it a few times now. I saw a video about quadrilaterals. I might have a better idea now. A rectangle with 4 equal sides and 4 right angles is a square. A parallelogram with 4 right angles is a rectangle. Quadrilateral whose opposite sides are both parallel and the same length is a parallelogram, and then a rhombus is like that. It just so happened that they lined up like that. It is not every time, I promise. I've done it a few times. All right, and then at the end there, I clicked through it really quick. The students wouldn't have. It said that the he might have gone to the park, and the park opens at 9 a.m. So, what time does the park open? 9 a.m. Unlock. All right, continue. So here's another video. This one teaches about quadrilaterals. We'll skip through it. You can see all the different types of stuff it does. We do worksheets that are similar looking to that one that you just saw at the end for our check for understanding. And then once the video is over, you can go to the next slide. All right, We have to do all these before we can go to the next one. So a trapezoid has two sets of parallel sides. That is false. Oh no, that is true. Alright, all these polygons fit under which subgroup of quadrilateral? They are parallelograms. Alright, circle the polygons that are not quadrilaterals. Boom, boom, boom. Submit. Name the quadrilateral and list its attributes. That's a parallelogram. And it has parallel sides. Tell one way a square and a rectangle are different. We know how they're different. I'm just going to go a little quicker. And then circle the polygon that is not a quadrilateral. I would circle the pentagon. Submit. Alright, and I had my directions at the bottom just so everyone knew exactly what to do. Alright, here's my next message. I can't find Joey at the park, but someone told us that they saw Joey chasing a bunny towards the industrial park. Oh no! We need to get Joey quick. The workers only let people in if they get their favorite food in return. Hot dogs! Oh no, let's go! Remember, it's hot dogs, and I have it for them to write it down. It's hot dogs. Alright, so we wrote it down. Let's go to the industrial park. They really like hot dogs here. Let's let them know. Alright. The industrial park looks dangerous. Let's find Joey by solving one last set of problems. I'm adding some stakes to the theme here. Oh no, we gotta find Joey quick. Good luck and use everything you've learned about quadrilaterals. This is kind of like you have to go through the park before you can get to this, so this is the last step. Shade in the quadrilaterals in the boy's hands. Tell me what a quadrilateral is. That's what you do in the boy's hands. And I have also the directions at the bottom, so it's the top and the bottom. We shade in our quadrilaterals. Down here, we're also shading in our quadrilaterals, right there. And then in here, I would tell you what a quadrilateral is. All right, and I'd be able to see all their answers. It lets them move on, but it won't tell them if they're wrong on that one. This one, you also have to answer all of them. This is a multiple choice. It's what is the name? So this is a parallelogram. This one is a rhombus. This one is a rectangle. This one is a square. This one is a kite. And the last one is a trapezoid. Alright, and they learned all these shapes in those videos that they were watching and throughout. And I'm really concerned only about a couple of them, like the square, rectangle, and rhombus, and parallelogram, really. Those are the ones that are on the standard. The other two are not. Great job, you finished learning about quadrilaterals, but we still need to get Joey. Go to the next slide. Alright, we can see Joey at the other end of the industrial park. He's just past a gate, and the workers told us the combination. The combination is 1, 2, 3, 4. They should really think about changing that. I think I'm so funny. All right, go to the end. All right, I wouldn't have known this combination until I went through that, unless I guessed 1, 2, 3, 4. But that's a risk I'm willing to take. All right, the combination's 1, 2, 3, 4. Unlock. We got to the other side of the gate, and we found Joey. Good thing he's safe, and now Mr. Page can rest easy. Great job, and thank you for your help. I love my gifts of Joey, and then remember at the front I had this gift of Joey too. All right, so I'm going to go through the rubric and explain why I think I earned the grade of A on this assignment. So the learning goals are included at the very beginning of the lesson. There they are. Define what a quadrilateral is, identify different types of quadrilaterals, and for the students, find Joey. Oh, sorry. And then for the theme is that my dog Joey ran away. We're trying to find him. We have to solve clues to be able to follow him around where he might have gone. And we do find him at the end. And I even add some stakes at the end. I think it's a decent narrative move on my part. I think the theme's pretty good. For learner choice, there are multiple learning pathways. Part of it is linear at the end, but part of it, the beginning is non-linear. You have a choice. I think it's a good balance for third graders. And part of it, I need a progression, so I needed to do part of it non-linear. But there are multiple pathways, so I do believe I've met that criteria. For learner engagement assessment, there are a combination of slide activities and study sets. There are a minimum of 6 learning tasks total between study sets and slide activities. I have no more than 2 study sets, and I have the rest as slide apps, and each slide app has a slide activity, and there are 5 separate and different slide apps included within the slide activities. So I have a writing one, I have a drawing one, I have the where you rate your confidence. I have where you move the pin, and I have multiple choice questions. So those are the five different types. So I've met all those criteria. For multimedia, I have videos in there. I have definitions to read. I have images. It's interactive. So I've met most everything that's said down there. So I believe I've met the multimedia criteria. For the breakout box strategy, there are clues that are awarded when learners demonstrate mastery of the activity. So when you get to the end of one of those slide activities, you get a clue for another place that opens up new locks. Some of them you got two locks to open, some of them you got one. And so things are locked until you get past what I want you to before it. So ultimately, yes, completing the problem. This example says learners complete a sorting study set correctly and then they earn a key. The key will unlock another task. In my case, you don't get a key, you get a clue that they write down, and then that unlocks the next task. And it does say clues are okay, so I have met this criteria. And I have more than two separate keys or clues. I have, I think, four. For navigation, I have explicit directions. I have directions on every single slide of everything there. And like anything you click on, there's a set of directions at the bottom for what to do. It tells you how to move on. It tells you what you need to do before you move on. And it also tells you, it relates it back to that theme on every single one of them. So I have definitely met the navigation criteria. Um, and then for my rationale, I am right now looking at my Deck.Toys rationale worksheet. Here it all is. I will put the URL for the screencast that I'm recording right now once I am finished doing it. And yes, it has been 12 minutes. I only have 15 minutes on my Screencast-O-Matic timer, so I made it this time. Thank you for listening and watching my quadrilaterals Deck.Toys lesson. Um, just because I have a little bit of time, I also want to look at the theming for the background. I put roads on there because we're like traveling around town, and I like for the classroom we have plus and minus symbols and a chalkboard. For my house, I put a house and a door. For the fence, it's a fence. For the park, there's trees and bushes and lakes and stuff. For the industrial park, it looks like an industrial park with power plants and things. For the vet, I put dogs and vet symbols. And then we start here with Joey. So Joey's like kind of moving away. I think it's a decent set of symbols. And it's very clear. It's not too overwhelming. I think some sets I've looked at are very busy looking. And for students in third grade, this is very clear that there's these different things that you click on to get from start to end. Um, Thank you for listening to my presentation, and I hope you agree that I've earned the grade of A. Thanks.